What's up, everyone? Aaron Nagler here, PackersNews.com. I'm here with Pete Dougherty of the Green Bay Press Gazette. Pete, news breaking late on Friday, the Packers moving Damarious Randall, going to the Cleveland Browns for Deshaun Kaiser and some swap of some draft picks. First blush, what's your initial reaction here?
Well, there's a couple, I guess. One is especially with with the report you have that they were looking to move him earlier. They obviously wanted to get rid of him, and it tells me that Elliott Wolf and Alonzo Highsmith think there's more to be gotten from that guy than the Packers got out of him. Working in the front office for Cleveland now.
Right.
And the other thing is, it must mean that Gutekunst and I have to presume McCarthy saw a lot in Deshaun Kaiser that they liked.
Absolutely. I mean, clearly the game last year in Cleveland, Kaiser played pretty well, threw some bad interceptions, but what young quarterback hasn't? Do you think there's a possibility that Mike Pettin maybe had some say in this? Maybe possibly looked at the tape, looked at some of the questionable effort, especially early in the season, and said, I can't work with that, or I think we can do better.
He has to have been a factor. I mean, you can't make a move like this. This is a starting corner. I don't see how you could make a move like that without, knowing what Pettin thought and how Pettin was going to use him. And, I guess, maybe the other thing is, Randall, it looks like, at least in his performance with the Packers, that he's a slot corner and he just struggles a lot more on the outside. And maybe Pettin, just for what Pettin likes to do and for the blitzing and all that, maybe
Right.
Pettin didn't like him in the slot. That's a big spot in that defense. They've got some work to do at corner now. Before we went on air here, we were talking, and I mean, I think they've got to sign two corners for sure. I thought they kind of did anyway.
Right.
For sure now they've got to sign two corners, and one of them's gonna have to cost a fair amount of money.
I mean, absolutely. They're going to need somebody who can step in and start right away, possibly at two spots, like you say, because Mike Pettin in his introductory press conference, point blank said, three corners are considered starters now. You're in what used to be called sub packages 70 to 80% of the time. Well, that means you've got three cornerbacks on the field. And right now, to my eye, the Packers have one viable corner in Kevin King.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. And you know, obviously they're going to draft there too. You'd rather not have to play that guy all the time if you don't have to.
Right.
But they've got a lot of work to do in free agency. Um, they must have a lot of moves in mind because there's plenty of holes in this roster, and unless they make a lot, they're going to be backpedaling and not going forward.
There you go. Backpedaling, perfect place to end it when talking about a cornerback. For Pete, I'm Aaron. Make sure you're checking PackersNews.com for all the latest. Talk to you soon.